Hello friends, welcome to another unboxing and review. This is the Viesimple electric Burr coffee grinder. This is made out of aluminum. It's got magnetic base, so it should be like anti-static. One thing about coffee grinders, I've been using one for a little while, is they can get a bunch of coffee grounds all over the place. They're kind of messy, so usually when we use our old one, we get yeah, it makes a mess on the counter. So this is supposed to be magnetic. Hopefully it'll help draw the coffee grounds down, less static and stuff like that. It's a nice little reservoir for the coffee grounds there. Okay, so here is the power cord. Looks decently long there. And there we are. All right, let's get this thing out of here. Whew, that is heavy duty. This thing almost feels like a dumbbell, so super solid. That's really cool. We got our on-off button here, little plug-in in the back. Adjustable, easy to adjust. We have our little arrow right here, so whether you want, like for French press is like 9 through 11, and then we have Americano is like 6 through 9. Moka pot 3 through 6, and Espresso 0 for 3. So that's really easy to adjust whatever the fineness of the grind that you want. Okay, on top also we have this blowout funnel on top. So you kind of push down on that. It's got this little wood, I think it's like the teak or something, cap on there. So you press that down and just kind of blows everything out of there. So there shouldn't be any clogs or anything like that. Let's just set this up here on the counter. It's quite elegant. So it's super heavy duty. On the bottom, we have this whole thing is just one like silicone pad there. So that's very cool. This just comes off. Should be really easy to clean and wash if we need to. That just goes on there just like that. This fits under here. Oh, that is magnetized. So when you see it, just kind of slips on there and just shink, goes right into place there. So it's not even going to fall off of there if we want it to. Quite elegant. This thing looks pretty futuristic. We do have a little cappuccino espresso machine. Our other coffee grinder, it's a plastic. When you do grind stuff, there's coffee grounds like all over the counter, so it's really annoying. You gotta vacuum it up or use a wet cloth or something. So hopefully this will eliminate that problem. Let's go check it out and see how well it does. Well, I just decided to do kind of a little head-to-head here. I have some ground coffee in here already. So this is our current grinder. And now we have this little guy here. So simply throw some beans in here. I got a nice white table and I got my little white cloth here. So if there are any coffee grounds, we should be able to see how that is there. Okay, so let's get some beans in here. Put our little top on there. I love the smell of fresh coffee beans. It's just amazing. This has a little hopper. Probably good. I'm not exactly sure how much this holds. Probably enough for like a 12 cupper. So we have the grinding. Let's switch it to drip coffee there. That's Americano, like 6 through 9. So let's just put it on 7. Okay. And this one, I got on drip coffee. I'm just gonna do a few and we'll test this one out. We'll show you kind of like what's left over after we do that. And then we'll start out this one. You can hear the sounds and everything. So let's start this one. Here we go. Pretty loud. Okay, and right off the bat, whoa, there's like little fleas jumping off of there. There I see some coffee grounds here. So you can hear it's a little loud too. So if you take this out, this is plastic. So you take this out. There's a lot of static built up on there. There's a bunch of coffee grounds on the other side there. So if we were to pour it into our little coffee ground cup here, I was trying to get a comparison of like how much just coffee grounds were left statically here. But on the outside of the cup, you can see it's kind of just around this area. had some coffee grounds there. It's also kind of noisy. There we go. I'm just gonna take my washcloth here and just kind of sweep around here and see just kind of how much coffee grounds were there. We'll see out in the front here. Not horrible, but as we could see, there's quite a few little grounds and stuff on there. Okay, so I'll use the other side for this one. Now let's try this. We can compare that. Simply flip the switch here. Much quieter. As you can tell, you can still kind of have a conversation while this is going on. That's pretty cool. Getting fed down in there. I'm going to leave this on there though, because some of those might pop out. Almost done. That smells so good. Another advantage of having a little bit smaller having a little bit smaller reservoir, you don't use as many beans, so you don't grind them. I guess, I don't know. Are they fresher if they stay in there? I don't know. I might be like a massive like coffee connoisseur and you'd be like, no, if the beans are in their airtight container longer before you put them in the hopper, so smaller reservoirs for the beans is best because then they'll be the freshest. I don't know. Okay, let's take this out of here. And we dump it in here. Unlike the plastic, this only has a few little particles sticking on the outside there. This one had basically the entire side. You still stuff like statically stuck all over there. If you look at the stuff just around here, comparatively, not really a lot of stuff there compared to the other side. I'd have to say that this is definitely a lot less static. And we look at the grind quality here. Both have pretty similar qualities as far as the grind there. Looks pretty much like coffee. Ease of use as far as switching how much. This one kind of gives you like an example of like if you want for 10 cups, you can press the button and it stops automatically. Gotta say it can be a little strong, or usually it does about twice as much. So for this one, once you get your beans, like how many you use dialed in for how many cups you want, this one is going to be pretty good. You just throw them in there, hit your button, and you can kind of hear it when it's like stops grinding the beans. But anyways, also you have if you do only grind a little bit, you only just make it grind enough for that one pot, and then it seems to be fresher. So definitely a little bit quieter than the other one. It has this little pump feature too, so if the stuff is get caught in there, you can kind of pump that and it should flush everything out. I didn't do that before, that's why I had that little spill there. Definitely a lot less stuff like sticking to this as far as like the static. With this plastic, it definitely has some plastic, has some a lot of static going on there just on the whole outside. This is pretty much little bits of coffee and stuff like that. So as far as a less mess, less noise, and I gotta say, it's pretty stylish looking too. So this has I guess the only upside with this one has the convenience of the bigger hopper, which is preference, and then it stops automatically. But other than that, my friends, I really like this one. I like that there's not a huge mess and how you can just grind your beans. Hey, I just want this one pot right there. Let's do it. And you're good to go. Also, it matches my decor in my kitchen. I have a lot of black or stainless steel. And this seems just super heavy duty. This one's, yeah, not too bad as far as falling over, but it has a lot smaller footprint too. So all in all, I think I like this one better, and I'm going to be replacing this one with this one for my kitchen. All right, my friends. Well, thanks so much for watching this review. I hope it's helpful. You guys have a great day out there, and I'll see you all next time.